welcome to all of you. In particular, welcome to all of our member boroughs. And tonight is really about thanking you for all the contributions that you have made.
We hope that you all have a glass in hand. If you don't, there is time, go and grab one. We'll be hoping to have a few toasts to some of you, not only to our projects, but those who have contributed to our projects as well.
It's really special that we've decided to mark this occasion. Actually, there's very few events like this in the current crisis that we face. I think what is really special about this partnership is it is both inward and outward facing. It is about local government and what technology can do for local government, but it also always has the service user, the resident, the people that we all serve at its heart and DNA.
From the perspective of the GLA, my colleague Luke Marshall-Waterfield and I often remark upon the sheer, sort of engine force of the small LOTI team in producing extremely high quality materials at ridiculously short notice, often by surprise, and the quality of that, I think, has really driven LOTI's respect.
To me, LOTI is a kind of a pillar of how you get a diverse group of people with different experiences in life, bring them together, create a community around them, and then do some really hard technical stuff. There are so many incredibly intelligent people, and to enrich some of the ideas so that we can have, there can be like an additive quality to it. That's such a lovely thought.
And obviously LOTI is much broader than data. It covers all sort of aspects of technology, but I think data is a really big strand to it, and it's great that there's now a full-time kind of post able to kind of support that work, and I guess kind of making that connection between the opportunities and then the kind of the people at the boroughs who are kind of interested in kind of working on them.
Thinking ahead, wonderful to celebrate where we've been, but always trying to think what's coming up. I'm really looking forward to working with you all on things like using data to identify and support residents in need, coming up with more innovative models to address those needs as they arise, and hopefully heading off vulnerability before it even starts with more inclusive approaches.
What's next? I just see LOTI playing a really critical role in how we advanced, particularly the data innovation agenda for London, which I think is a really important outcome of our recovery work.
There's lots of capability out there. So actually, I think we need to look at applying LOTI's outcomes-based framework to this and bringing together those brains and actually helping to develop a set of products with a sort of set of common language for us to start to define as a sector, as a region, what good looks like.
The fact that there is a network that's bringing us together and holding us to account and challenging us to kind of think beyond our borough boundaries. How do we bring all of these brilliant minds together and amplify the voices where we can all coexist? Because actually what everybody's doing, everyone has a role to play. The challenge is massive. And if we learn to understand that our approaches can be complementary to figuring out outcomes and focusing on needs, then we'll just get there quicker.
We don't know where the economy will be, where the financial envelope will be, but I think nimble collaborations like LOTI have to be an essential building block for London's recovery. Thank you all, you're an incredible group to work with, and here's to another year of fantastic delivery.
Thank you, all of you, for everything you've done. Much more work to be done, but here's to year one and here's to year two.